Yeah, I figured you'd be off that path pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That will eventually connect to something.
And I'm back to walking speed.
Investigating over. Now is caution time.
Hey, champ. Have at ya. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember from Demon Souls, if you're inside of a narrow place like this, using something that involves swinging isn't always that great.
Nope. It's another good bit of advice. Especially when you have big swords. Welcome to the first area in the game. This is the path towards the first bell that we had talked about earlier, or been told about, really.
Hey, buddy, come on. Wait a second. Ah! I didn't know if he had an axe or not. Ah! Dang. Whoa. Lock on, what are you doing? Whoa, that was close. I'm sure you're just now seeing what happened there.
Oh, yes. Yes, that... If you have...
I think I blocked in time.
You did, yes. If you have, like, lock-on on an enemy, it'll usually just go to the closest one, and that doesn't always help you. You can use the right analog stick to change targets.
Oh, okay. I was usually just untoggling, so it lets you actually nudge it over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm breaking stuff.
Often a good thing. I don't know if it costs you weapon durability in this game, but eh.
Well, that's weird. I rolled over some sacks, they made a crashing sound. Huh.
Maybe they were just filled with,
demons!
ceramics? Demons
Maybe.
works too.
Ow. Okay, let me see. So, in my panic, I'm looking down below.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Is that an open ledge?
There is a way to fall down there, yes.
Is there a however that's going to come with that statement?
Not really.
Welp. Okay. Hey. Okay. We're doing good.
Mm-hmm. See? Happy times.
Where'd that guy go?
One of the funny things about this game is that it's really hard to tell whether a fall is going to kill you or not.
I was looking for that guy that it locked me onto, and I hope there's nobody behind me. Behind? No. Okay, we're good. Now, there was a white door up there.
That's going to be the eventual path. Most people don't really notice this path.
Oh, okay.
Granted, this is not so much a path as a shortcut with extra items.
Let me see, I'm guessing this goes back. I'm just poking around.
That's the kind of the idea of the whole exploration, that you can just pretty much go anywhere, really. I feel like we'll be learning worthwhile things no matter where you go, so I'm happy with it.
It's a learning adventure. I'm excited. And scared. Terribly scared.
Mostly scared, though.
Yes. Okay, so there was a shutter over there. Couldn't open it. There was a dead-end alley, so... bridge.
Looks like there's only one way to go.
Okay. What do you got for me, boys?
Probably enemies.
Trap. Well, let me see. If I were a betting man, if I were a trap, where would I trap?
I would trap you outside the door, personally.
Yeah, there's something that looks pretty mundane, unless there's... Okay, I was thinking there was something under there.
No, I mean like the door that goes out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Hello. Those were terrible pull-ups.
Not very strong, no.
Rubbish! Oh. I can't roll through these logs.
Unfortunately, no.
So, I'm going to be a daredevil and pause. Unequip, unequip. And I am...
Rubbish isn't actually worth much.
What is rubbish?
Can't quite remember. Oop.
Enemy ahead. Well,
Sounds
there
like
are
something just
enemies
died.
everywhere. There are enemies everywhere, champ. Yeah, I did notice that little thing going off.
Sometimes you'll just get souls for things.
It's a game taking pity on me. Enemy ahead.
Mostly just because an enemy will have killed itself trying to do something.
What? Oh, God. Oh, game.
Nah, you got this.
Even I'm getting even the multiplayer guys are trolling me and they don't even know it. Okay, that goes back. There are no red eye guys up here.
Yeah, the item in the corner is the last of our little excursion.
Okay, that was productive.
It's funny because this is actually an area that I didn't discover until my second playthrough. So you're already more observant than I was.
Well, I remembered from the first one, there was a one part where you had to drop down. You got a very handy item called the Thief Ring.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those things that they put out as a kind of a piece of equipment. It was also one of those things where if you weren't wearing it, then half the freaking level would know where you were because, you know, you're running around in plate mail and stuff. So it was like one of those things where you always wanted to have it equipped if possible.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm also going to tell you now that
how you
fog
got
door
it.
is not going to kill you when you walk through it.
But the thing through the fog door will.
No, actually.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, the game kind of does that a lot.
Not that I'm
where
complaining. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not.
Sometimes it's a boss, sometimes it's just, you know.
Well, thanks, Tip. I already knew that.
Players
Stuff.
thinking that they're helpful. You know how it is.
Stuff.
Enjoy it.
Worthless stuff. Wait. Okay, I thought that was like a... I thought there was like an opening there underneath the stairway that I could break down.
Nope.
I was in destroy mode.
I'll also point out that most barrels don't have items in them. It kind of
But
happens
some do,
relatively
so
rarely.
they warrant destroying, and those up there are just going to mock me, I think. Unless... Ew.
I wouldn't
that-
worry about those ones too much.
I'm looking at this... I don't like the jump mechanic enough to know if I should dare that.
I would agree with you that that's
Yeah,
probably not the best way to
that's-
go right now.
Because my gut's saying, don't do it, man, don't do it.
I will tell you that you
Whoa.
can jump across that, but that doesn't mean that it's a good idea. Also, hello there.
Oh. Memories.
Yup. Wonder if we'll ever be seeing him again. Probably not.
Nah, we won't see him again.
I do
Okay.
love how the game fakes you out by like throwing a dragon at you, and then it's just a bunch more. It's just a bunch more zombies.
Well, it's
No
because
worries.
in the first one, the first time you saw a dragon like that, he was burning the hell out of a bridge. And it was like you had to, you know, one instance you had to time your way across, the other you had to race your way and take cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the game isn't quite ready to throw that at you yet.
Okay.
I like that you're observing the surroundings before rushing in. Not doing that definitely got me killed more than once.
Well, I played the first one even though I had, you know, I didn't feed it, so it's kind of like I kind of know what they're going to try and do.
You've got some ideas.
Yeah, there's no shame in kiting the enemies.
Mm-hmm. And eventually you get fed up with it, rush in and kill them all anyway.
Okay. He's got a buddy up there, probably. Whoops. Nope. Wrong button. Well, I need healing anyways.
I love it when you do that.
There's so many buttons.
It
Too many
reminds
buttons.
me of when I started playing this game, because I did that a billion times.
Hey, fire. Fire means bonfire. I like fire.
Fire good.
Fire good. Okay.
Not that fire, though.
There's that there, and there's that there, but... I've got headphones on when I'm doing this, but I think I... Did I hear Molotovs?
Yeah,
probably
you did.
nothing. Nah, I heard nothing. Hello?
I recommend going across that wooden bridge, not the stone one. That's up on the stairs.
Ah. It is the east, and Juliet the sun. Or did I get that line wrong?
Pretty sure you got
Got
that
it right. I got it right. Yeah, I did. Totally. Smash! Okay, so I see a stone bridge here. And those characters look mighty suspicious.
Yeah, it's not quite the bridge I was talking about, but there's useful stuff in that direction.
Okay, boys. Let's dance.
They are very slow dancers.
Oh, they have pole arms.
Yep.
Well, I'm feeling generous.
By the way, if you hit X, the wooden shield thing will go down. Figured I should mention that.
Do what?
The wooden shield icon that's just sitting there that tells you that you got one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was blanking out on that. Okay.
Sure, someone was yelling at you.
Oh, people will be yelling. So these guys, either he's broken or these guys want to stay on the defensive.
They want to stay on the defensive. These are a good enemy to parry with.
Yeah, looks like he lost his patience with me. A wonderful dancer.
Well done.
I try my best. This was a good decision. I don't care if I get
Obviously.
anything out of it. Oh, I do get something out of it.
There's always things that come out of it. Everything leads somewhere.
I thought I saw a burning tip here. Is it under the stairs and it's just glitching? Or am I stroking out?
Good question. I wouldn't really go hunting for the tips. They're not always worth
I
it.
thought I saw one.
Or
Okay.
usually worth it.
Whoa! Hello. Hey, guy. I think that worked out very well.
It's one way to put it.
That was a very skillful dodge. That was a very skillful dodge. I can't even talk correctly. It was such a good dodge.
He's kind of supposed to come at you with a jump attack.
Question: those barrels I just saw wrapped up in rope. Kind of a hunch, maybe wrong, but are those explosive?
Nope. They're
Okay.
just barrels.
Okay. And I see.
However, the guy over there is a good friend.
I know he's waving at me. Hey,
Well
fella.
now, you seem to have your wits about
Say
you.
hello to the merchant.
Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
What are you buying?
I knew you were going to do that.
I'm sorry. I'll remove it in post. Don't worry. Lloyd's talisman. Man. It just had a weird name. So repair
If you...
soapstone.
Yeah, he sells more than items. He sells lots of useful things.
Well, we are undead, and I'm sure we're very stinky, but I'll pass on the soapstone.
That's
see.
basically what lets you write messages to other players that they will
So-
go and ignore.
Hello. So he is selling these. Interesting. So he sells a key that opens up something else inside the burg.
Mm-hmm.
And bottomless box inventory management. So that's basically
That's
a bank of
inventory
sorts.
management.
Yeah. I have to pay for that? My God. So they're all 3,000. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's weaponry. That's archery. Fluff. And is this kind of prying into it? But is this a sort of what are the words I'm searching for here? Am I necessarily going to be sticking with that beginning armor throughout the remainder of the game?
It is an option.
In the first one, going back to it, there were a few builds where essentially, well, most of the builds basically, it was kind of like, hey, that armor you started with, it's pretty awesome and everything else is pretty bad compared to it, or it's just awkward to use. It was like
I think the better way to put it with this game is that most of the armor has its uses, and that
yeah, that was the case I meant.
you can play any. You could basically play like just about any set, assuming that you're not being stupid about it.
Fall off a cliff.
I just hurt his feelings.
Yeah, when you walk away from people.
Hurt your desk, buddy. I'm being very cautious.
And very mean to the merchant. Really, though, he's very helpful.
Who's gonna buy your stuff now, huh? That's right.
I've never actually tried destroying all of his things.
It's an informative LP now.
I guess so.
Yep, it's all coming together. Okay, so we're still here on the ground floor.
Mm-hmm. There's another door that goes out.
Yeah.
Again, it's not the correct direction, but hey, I'm okay with that.
It goes down. Is this
It'll eventually rope you back around to the
okay, so it's an
original
optional path, meaning more goodies.
Yep.
Oh. Well, that's not a bad thing. Is it a hard optional path?
No.
I see a pack of fellas. Mr. Tip, you'll have to wait. Oh. Well, if they want to come in one at a time, I'm not going to complain.
Yep, you can usually aggro these guys pretty easily, like
Yeah.
separately from each other.
These guys are kind of low tier. These
Yep.
guys... Oh, I thought they'd come in a pair.
You probably could, with your long sword, just slash both of them at the same time if they were running at you like that.
I'm not that brave. Not yet.
Give it time.
Foolish, yes. Okay. Well, yeah. Actually,
Just a ladder.
do tips in this game vanish? Because I know for a fact there was one over here.
They do, yes. I'm not entirely sure what governs whether there were tips. Like what tips you see, because I feel like you'd probably see hundreds if you saw every single one that people place down.
Yeah, point made. I haven't thought about how they picked them.
It's a mystery to me.
Goodies. Throwing knives.
Not that great.
Yeah, they really weren't in the last one. Let me see here. Oh, so this loops me back around here?
Yup.
Let me get my bearings. This is where Mr. Dragon was.
That is exactly where he was, yes.
The dragon we will never see again.
Mm-hmm.
What
The
did you
dragon
say,
that may or may not have just been your imagination.
Be wary of Sniper. Oh, I already got him.
Screw you, buddy. And your helpful tip.
I can't take this. These tips.
Yup. What a
Okay.
loser getting up that early, like screwing the game up that early.
Well,
You've only died once.
I know, and that was in the tutorial. That was that was a death tutorial. It was supposed to show you what happened.
Yeah, okay.
And now I've got the buttons figured out. Ooh, bonfire.
Yup. You
That's
were
awesome.
you were so close to that like 10 minutes ago, and I was just like, you can explore. I kind of wish you had died to make it better, but that'll happen plenty in this game.
That's awfully mean of you. Whoa, hell, what? Ooh. That's gonna creep me out to no end. Seeing other characters just get up and skitter around.
And run away like little bugs.
Ah, nice and cozy.